All right, so moving on, we're going to talk about something that you right now, as a indie developer, have the ability to join. You can join this, and you can use this in order to get a leg up on your own career from a union standpoint. And that is Game Workers Unite. Game Workers Unite is a union-based organization. It's not a union, but it's a organization that's trying to unionize. And by getting involved in it, you yourself can help organize the unionizing of the industry.
Yes.
And it is one of those things where the more people get involved, the better.
So if you feel really strongly about this and chat, it seems like you do, let's join. Get on there, Game Workers Unite. Let's start organizing and get this going.
They have no problem with solo devs. They have no problem with indie devs. I reached out to them and I'm in communication with their Austin branch on how Studio Blue can help out.
Yeah.
Because we feel very strongly about this. We always have. So for those of you who are out there who are seriously wanting to be solo devs, doesn't matter the engine, doesn't matter the genre, that is not relevant. This is something you can get into. It's gameworkersunite.org. They have chapters all over. In fact, let me go ahead and pull up I think the chapters are here.
Okay.
I think they're under Get Involved. Yeah, the Get Involved tab. Yep. So you can find the chapter union. As you can see, they're not just North America. They're also South America, Western Europe, and Australia.
Yep.
So what you're going to want to do is find a place that's relatively close to you and just reach out to them. Send them an email. Ask them how you can get involved. If you have the ability to give them a follow on Twitter, follow them on Twitter. Communicate with them that way. If you have the ability to click on join, like if your join thing is highlighted, click on them and join up. Oh, hey, we have a sub. Thank you so much, Tron, for the sub.
Oh, thank you, Tron. Yeah.
21 months.
You're awesome.
Thank you for being awesome. So for all of you out there who want to take your game dev to an industry level, even if it's just you being a solo dev and putting stuff on Steam, highly recommend you look into this. This is allowing all of us to organize, because the truth is this. If everyone in the industry unionized and organized, the power of these corporations would be cut. Yes, there's always going to be the ones who are going to say, well, let's just fire everybody and hire really cheap labor from some country where we can hire them really cheaply, but their product's going to suffer.
Oh yeah, their product's going to be
terrible. Their products
terrible.
is going to suffer.
Yeah.
Not because any one particular country or any one particular group are bad at programming. That's a horrible thing. I don't believe that. But because when you limit your pool of potential contractors and employees to whatever, you're immediately limiting what your production can be.
Right.
What makes these game development companies so powerful is the fact that they can hit anywhere in the world to get an artist, a sound designer, a writer. So if that pool was highly limited, then they would have to think twice. Especially if it was people who have the name and the experience to get those type of AAA titles out.
Agreed.
Yeah. So on your end, Teal, how do you see this? Do you see this being a good first step?
Oh, absolutely I do. I felt for a long while now that the industry was getting very skewed towards the upper echelons of corporate, and not only were they really bad, coming down hard on the workers, but churning out really bad product, and it totally, thumbing their nose at the fans too, at gamers. And it's just gotten out of control. So I feel that it's time to equalize things, and I think that this union is a way to go.
I agree. I think the sooner we all organize, the better it is. And it has to start somewhere. People are always like, well, I mean, I'm one person. What can I do?
There's a whole lot of one persons. We get together, and now we're a group.
Yeah. So the next thing you know, we're limiting their pool, and that forces them to negotiate.
Yep.
And I don't think on a whole we're asking for that much. Fair pay competitive pay, and fair conditions.
And much better working conditions.
The crunch does not need to be. The crunch is, but it does not need to be.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe if we continue to do this, one person at a time, one of us at a time, you know, maybe one day, 5 years from now, we won't be talking anymore about people getting sick or hospitalized or worse from overwork and no pay.
Right, exactly.